What's good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Smoking and Grilling with me, AB. That's right, you read the title right. I'm getting ready to show you guys just how easy it is to make a honey baked ham. And we finna copycat the honey baked ham from the Honey Baked store. Now, if you guys are lucky enough to live, close to that store or have one in your community, and you probably already know about the taste, right? But this year, I'm gonna show you just how you can make it. You don't have to call 2 weeks in advance to get you one for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna just show you how easy it is. And this right here, look, here's the culprit right here. Look, got myself a 10-pound ham. It's already spiral cut, right? And then I'm gonna be doing it. Hey, listen, you heard right and you see right. Yes, I am gonna be doing it in a crock pot. Hey, super simple. I don't wanna over talk it. We finna go over these ingredients and then we finna get it. Okay, let's go over these names of these ingredients along with the measurements, right? So we got 2 tablespoons of butter. Obviously, you can see it's melted. Look, 3 tablespoons of honey, 1.5 cups of granulated sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of seasoned salt, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves, and 1/4 teaspoon paprika, and just a pinch of allspice. All right, so got the ham out, right? I don't want to touch it yet. I got my hand, my gloves on, right? So let's go ahead and just start right here. First thing you want to do is you want to start with your melted butter. Then after that, you want to add your honey to it also. Now you want to get it to mix as best as you can. Let me just do this. Let's get the right tool. We want to get all of the honey in here, right? So, and the reason I didn't just add the butter to this jar right here is because we got to mix it a little bit, the best we can. So the bigger bowl, just try to cut down on the splashing and all of that. So you can see right there, look at that. All right. So I'm good there. Now that I'm doing this, I probably should have got some of that clarified butter, We'll just set this here. Now, let me just get this so you guys can see. This is a spiral cut ham, right? So look, we could just peel this open, just like you see here. And the reason I'm doing this, is we want to get some of that flavor that we just mixed, that honey and that butter. We want to get it in between here. So we'll just open it up, just like this. You see that right there? It almost look like a deck of cards, huh? All right, so now we're gonna go ahead. I'll use this. Let's just go ahead and just start adding some of this just to it. Just like you see, I'm gonna go ahead and massage it and work it in, and all of the, the individual slices and all of that. But the reason I'm not gonna just pour it, because if I have anything left, I'm gonna pour it on top after we put it in the crock pot. Now this is all the prep that we need right here, so let me just add a little bit more to it. I always talk about your mouths watering and all of that. It gotta be watering after seeing this. Everybody can just imagine with your brain what melted butter and honey, tastes like. So I'm gonna just take it like this, wrap my hand around it, and then get in between these slices. All right, so you guys just see me put everything in there. Kind of cleaned off my gloves or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and take this top off. Now, you probably was imagining how is this gonna fit in there? I don't want this to flop down or anything like that because it's already spiral cut, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it in face down. So just grab it. And just like that. Right? Let me clean up my hands again. Oh, there we go. And now we're gonna set a timer. All right, so I've already turned on the power. I'm gonna tell you how this works right here. Listen, if you wanna do it on low, you would hit low. We change this time up to 4 hours, like 4.5, 4 hours. I say 4. You know what I mean? You can even go 5 hours if you're gonna do it on low and then hit start, but we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna put it on high, and we all know when using the crock pot, when you cut your time in half, right? So if we're gonna put it on high, now I'm gonna set my time to 2 hours. You know, yeah, 2 hours is fine, because I was only gonna go 4 hours. And then we'll move over to the next step. So you see I got it done like that. And I suggest you guys get a crock pot if you don't already have one. Even if you do have one, you might have that old school with the timer, you know, that you turn the little twist dial. It's best to get one that when this is finished, it sets itself to warm. That's what I like about this right here, or these type of crock pots. So let's start it, and I'll see you guys in 2 hours. Okay, it's been 2 hours. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Look at the juices that it produced. You already know, because I know a lot of you guys already know how to make one of these glazed hams. We're gonna take that juice, we're gonna mix it, and then we're gonna boil it, and then we're gonna put that back on here. So now, right now we got a challenge. We gotta get this out of here. Once we get it out, we'll go ahead and put it in this pan, and then we'll work on the next step. Okay, you can see I got it out. Look, it's gonna be nice, moist. You know, it's gonna be hard to like, it's gonna be a challenge getting it out. I'm not gonna lie to you, but once you get it out, look right here. You can see that I took it out with just two wooden spoons and just got it out. I flipped it over, put it on the side, and I picked it up. This right here is ready to go into the oven. Now, let me go ahead and move to the next step so I can show you guys just how easy this is and what to do next. Now, you see all of this here, right? I'm gonna make it real simple. I'm gonna use this term dump and go, and that's what I mean. Look, sugar and the rest of your ingredients. You just want to get it all in here, look, and grab yourself a whisk, and then you just want to make sure that you mixed everything, you know, thoroughly. Okay, look, I want to make sure I said this and make sure you guys know this. Listen, we don't want to discard the juices that came from the ham, right? This is what you want, because we got a purpose for this later. All right, now we're going to take, you know, this was our little Thanksgiving holiday mix. So I'm gonna just use my hand like this. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna go ahead and just sprinkle it over here on the top, just like you guys see. I wanna get it all over. Now you wanna keep one hand, you want that to be, you know, that'd be your dry side. You got it? You see me putting it all in everywhere. Now, this would be a perfect time for you to go ahead and heat your oven up, right? You wanna heat your oven up, you wanna put it on broil. So when I say broil, I mean 525. We gotta put some heat in there. We're gonna cook this on here just a little bit, just for a little while, just to get it going. Oh man. But I'm gonna say this is good. Give it a little sprinkle on the front. Now that we have that, now my oven is up to temp. We have 525 degrees. I'm gonna stick this in there and we're gonna watch it. We just want it to bubble just a little bit, right? You know, from that heat, we're gonna caramelize some of this sugar on top, and then we're gonna take it out, and then we're gonna move to that. Hey, this is the ooh-wee step after this. Now, after you washed it and you can see it starting to glaze inside of there, then when you take it out, it should look like that. Now, you see that darker edge right there? That's when it starts to caramelize and almost, you know, starting to burn, right? So after that, then what you want to do is you want to take your sugar mix with all your ingredients, right? And then you want to take, that's why we saved it, because you want to add some of them ham juices to it. Really, it should only be about 3 tablespoons. That was a little bit more, you know what I mean? And you're going to see why I tell you that's a little bit more. So once you bring it up to temp, you know, you get the heat underneath it. You know, you want to keep it moving like we making a gravy. You keep whisking it, but you see once it starts to boil, it does that right there. Now it would have thickened up a little bit better without so much of that the foam like on the top, had I had not put so much of the ham juice in there. But now this part right here, you guys can do whatever. You see I started off using that baster, but now I went ahead and just decided to pour, and look at that right there, folks. That right there, that's the money. Okay, now I'm finna put it back in the oven, right? Remember, it's at 525. We gotta keep our eyes on it. You know what I mean? Because we don't want this to like caramelize and burn and turn it all black. So put it in there, pull up a seat, and watch. It should only take about 3 to 5 minutes. So let's get it in. All right, and that there is a honey baked ham. Look at that right there. Now this is what I was talking about. Like if you let it stay on there, stay inside just a little too long, I'm gonna say that's not too long, but if you don't want it to be as dark right here, All you gotta do is just take it out maybe 30 seconds before, before now. But I'm gonna let it cool, and then we finna hurry up and take us a shot. Now y'all seen it. Listen, I ain't gonna even fake. I done already had me I done tore off a couple of pieces, right? Even got myself the bread, put it in the middle, folded it up, and got down old school. Hey, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat me another one. Oh my goodness, look at that right there. You can see that glaze just, I hate to do this to y'all. Really, I do. Now it's gonna work like this. I don't know if y'all saw that, that sandwich I just made, but I got 2 pieces of bread, right? That's that garlic bread. We're gonna go ahead and butter it all up with that mayo, toast it. We're gonna put this on top. I think I got some cranberry sauce. If you've been watching, I think I just dropped a, what was that? Creole dressing. Y'all feel me? You see where I'm going with this? Sandwich, ham, Creole dressing. Ooh-wee, cranberry sauce on the top. You know what? That remind me. Hey y'all, stay on the lookout. I got some greens coming. Now, let me go ahead and get this all cleared up and let's wrap this video up. Hey, it's no words I got for you guys to even describe just how good this is and how it just lights up your house with the aroma, right? I want somebody to call Honey Bake, what do they call it? The Honey Bake Ham Store or whatever. Call them up and tell them, hey, listen, it's a new cat in town that's like raising what they did up, like leveled it up 1000%. Hey, with that being said, enough of that, pat myself on the back. You guys can make it super easy. Hey, go ahead and get it, put it out. You're probably gonna make this a couple of times before Thanksgiving and Christmas anyway. Now, with that being said, listen, if you're new to my channel, let me just take this time to say, hey, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button. So tell everybody out there, there's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. And with that being said, I'm about to devour a couple of slices of this and I'm out of here. Peace.